In this video, Andrew and I hiked into the wilderness in an attempt to catch some native Appalachian brook trout. We ended up finding every brook trout fisherman's dream and came upon what I think is one of the biggest hatches I've ever seen on a brook trout stream. And when it's all said and done, Andrew catches his personal best brook trout, which is a fish that many people spend years trying to catch. Welcome back to another video. Alright guys, so day one of looking for brook trout. Andrew is out here from Colorado, so we decided we're after some native brook trout since, I guess you have brook trout in Colorado, but you don't have native brook trout in Colorado. Let's be honest, these fish are a lot prettier. And today we're going to a stream that I haven't fished this year, but I don't know. It's probably one of my favorite streams, I'd say, or at least top 5 favorite streams. And there's some big fish in here. So we're gonna see if we can't find a little bit bigger native brook trout and hopefully get it on camera. The water is a lot higher than I'm used to fishing this stream at, and I don't know how that's going to affect the fishing, but at least if it's higher water, I won't have to worry about spooking all these fish when I walk up to the hole. So I do have something going for me. So yeah, got a little bit of hike ahead of us, but once we get up in here, hopefully we'll start catching some fish for you guys.
It's crazy how these brook trout just come out of nowhere too.
You think about doing it like, I think they might move a long way for that big rock. But that particular team got
Why am I? That might come out of there, yeah. I'm not doing good.
What a team.
First brook trout in West Virginia. Not ever, but you get the point. What? Ooh! Nice one. I'm gonna switch flies. It came out, looked at it, and went right back.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like the 4th time in a row. I think that's... The fly might just be a tad bit on the big side.
Before we catch too many native brookies, I'd like to say that this video is sponsored by Red's Flies. Red's Flies is a Georgia-based small business with the mission to sell flies for conservation. With each order, you plant one tree and you can choose which conservation organization you'd like to donate to, and a portion of the proceeds will be donated. Right now you can get 25% off your next order for 1 week only using the code HFA, so you can get some flies like we were using in this video. Speaking of that, flies like the Elchiricatus, parachute Adams, and these mini chubbies killed the game for us. In fact, that mini chubby is what Andrew caught his PB brookie on. But I'd have loved to have had some of these parachute sulfurs or this wing stimulator because they look like they would have been perfect. Also, if you're watching this video and it's been longer than a week, you can still get 10% off your purchase using the code HFA. Anyways, go show Red's Flies some support for supporting us throughout the years, donate to conservation, plant a tree, and catch some awesome trout. Now let's get back into the video.
Of course, they might not even see this fly now. Why does that fly look like it's moving quicker than the other one was? I didn't even see, oh! That's not a big one, but yes, it is a fish.
Was that him?
I don't know. He did not look very dark to me.
Yeah.
The one I saw move was blacker than that.
This one came from the back end there.
At least he ate the fly.
And it's a prettier one, like the back was more.
Just put your hand in this water for a second. Look at that.
It's a stunning fish trout.
I love you, Mr. Native. Prettiest fish on earth. 2nd or 3rd of the day. Gosh, he took off. That was not the fish I moved the first time.
Well, he was all the way up in there, and Tywin ate at the freaking
very back. Yeah. I know. That's not even kidding either. Yeah, I'm actually serious.
I know. I literally got her.
I just looked over and I was like, well, that's a giant.
That wasn't even in the hole either. He is the same spot yours was hooked at. They're eating these things good, man.
Kind of have to get here just so I can stay off the. Oh. Gosh, that was that little one. Giant. Certified freak. Has all one. That's. My gosh, he's fighting. I was gonna say I had one eat. I think it was this one that I missed that was bigger. Not a bad fish, not a giant, but I'll take him. Thanks, buddy. There could still be a bigger one in here. This hole's incredible. It's the best hole by far. Three. This one's got like a pinkish belly. It's kind of cool looking. Look at the pink. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. We've got kind of a pinkish belly. Cool fish. This is just good old-fashioned fun, man. I'll let you have the next couple holes, but dude, I'm having a blast. I've got 4 now, right? On this rock. And they're all so healthy, dude. Well, there probably is some. We just gotta figure out. Gotta figure this bad boy out.
See if there's not one in this nice little pocket.
That's cool. I only barely got the back end down.
Like just the red on that is just, the reds on these are just unbelievable. Oh! Got her.
They look so big.
They really do. Dude, I can only imagine that actually a good one.
Actually, I mean, that's a good fish though.
No, it's not bad.
I think they're getting bigger and bigger.
Better one for sure.
Still not a giant. I already see where the fish is gonna get caught. You ready? It's getting caught right here. Wow. Get up a little further maybe. Or they don't want this dry fly. Dude, he came so far to get that. He was over here. He is orange though, for some reason. Yeah, look at that. He's got orange to him. Look at him. He's an orangey. That's cool. You ready? Swing him! That was a good one.
That's not a bad one at all, man.
That's close to what you caught. Maybe not quite that size, but it's close. All right, guys, so we've worked up this creek, this little tributary, a little ways on this creek, and we're finally catching some fish that got a little bit better size to them. Like this fish is just a really pretty, gorgeous brookie. I mean, look at the colors on that fish. Can I get in the sun? It doesn't really get any better than that, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this fish released. We'll fish a few more pockets up in here, but we're probably about to turn around. We'll go down to the main system again and just see if we can't sneak into like a really big brook trout. Probably won't happen, but we'll at least give it a shot. Well, guys, finally caught a brook trout. They do exist. I mean, I can easily do that. I'll just feed line like we do in the only problem is okay, I'm gonna let this go though. Giant rise. Okay. Well, more to the left. That better?
Oh, see right down there?
I didn't see. I was looking that way.
Keep letting it go. Keep letting it go. Keep letting it. Right there. You got it.
Oh, that looks like a nice fish.
That's
good luck. Good luck setting the hook and cooking it. That's the problem. I mean, if these fish ain't eating, what am I really doing? Should I just keep changing flies until I at least get them to eat? Do I know what they're eating? I don't know what they're eating though. It's not very big.
Yeah.
Let me change flies. I don't love this fly. It's not confidence is not inspired. I'm gonna put on this ant again because it was working really well. Yeah. It might just be something that they'll eat just because it's like, oh, you know?
Yeah.
Worked really well up there. There's just so many big bugs floating down. This is actually insane.
It isn't just like you hope for, but
this is a dream scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this isn't a great hole either. I'm just wondering if like this hatch isn't gonna get them fired up, and then we'll go down here. We'll go up here. There's a couple kind of flatter holes up here that I have historically seen some really big fish in. And hit those.
So what you just saw right there was me realizing in real time that several hatches were popping off at the same time. The amount of big bugs on the water was insane. I think it was a combination of sulfurs, green drakes, and even some coffin flies. But whatever the case, the fish were starting to react to them. So Andrew and I hustled up to a hole I knew historically had some large fish, which required a longer hike than I remembered. But when we got there, it was some of the most insane brook trout action I've ever seen.
Ooh, got denied. What is happening? Do you see this? Look. Big and, oh my God. Giant. "12 inches all day long." Got him. Not a bad one. Finally. Dude, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, the amount of fish right here is insane. That's such a healthy fish.
Chasing too.
Yeah.
Like they'll eat and you can catch them here. They actually goes their head back down, and then it's actually easier to see everything from my side by a long shot. Like I can see.
Those big bugs coming down.
See like all the fish.
I know that. I understand what you're saying, but
I go through the fish.
you can't cast over there, so it's irrelevant. Got him. Oh my God. It's a big one, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh God. You got like tip it. You just do your thing. Yeah. I just want to be under. He is fighting. Oh God, it's a big dude. Big dude. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, baby, let's go. It's a giant. I think that's the one I was after the whole time over there.
That's the 12. That's a 12-incher all day
Oh,
long.
yeah.
All day long, dude.
Look how fat he is.
Oh my gosh.
That's the one I think I was after over there.
Dude, that's a stud, dude.
Look how fat he's a football.
Oh my gosh, yes, Andrew, yes. Dude, when you set and that rod doubled, I was like, oh my gosh, he's done it.
He fought. I've never had a brook trout fight so hard.
I know, dude, they fight so hard.
Yeah, I'll still say you gotta do what you need to do.
I'll grab the camera. Oh,
yeah.
Dude, that's a 12 all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
Well, you might want to measure that. That might hit it. That might be a PB, dude.
Huh?
That might be a PB.
All right, guys. Well, there's been an insane hatch on the water, like thousands of bugs drifting through, and I've seen this brook trout. I think it's the same fish feeding on this one side of the current seam over here, and I've been casting at him, and I finally hooked him. And he is a stud brook trout, for sure 12-incher, possibly like slightly bigger than that, but we'll show him off here. I mean, he is a football of a brook trout, dude.
Can I lift him up a little bit higher? Hold him up to the camera. A little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Perfect. Cool, man. We ended up getting a rough measurement on that fish right at around 12 inches, or maybe just a tad over. But what makes that fish so impressive is the girth and the fact that it doesn't even look like it's at its max size. But that hatch is solely to blame for Andrew catching that fish, because trust me, I've fished that hole dozens of times without a fish over 10 inches being caught. But brook trout are such a weird fish to chase, because they'll alternately seem like the easiest fish on earth to catch and then will completely humble you in the same creek on a different day. But that's fishing. If it always worked out, it wouldn't be any fun. So shouts out to Red's Flies for sponsoring this video, because sponsorships like this are what enable Andrew and I to chase our dreams and fish these incredible places. And thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.